Okay, we're live, I think. Pretty close to correct time. It is just now 10:31 a.m. Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. And as usual, I've scurried around at the last minute. Anyway, I managed to quickly make a coffee. Yeah. So, g'day to everyone. And if you're anywhere near my region, I hope you have a nice day today. It's another warm one. I'll just check the temperature here as well. It's 30 degrees Celsius or centigrade, which is nearly. I was heading up towards 90 degrees, and it's only 10:30, so it's going to be another hot one here. It was 37 yesterday. G'day, Gary. How you going, mate? Yeah, just panicking. I decided to eat something and make a quick cup of coffee, which I have here. Hopefully, I'll be able to get through this without going to the toilet. I'd love to turn the fan on, but I'm not sure how noisy that would be. So I'm going to sweat like a what here, and end up blinded by this ring light, which is handy, but it's quite bright. Anyway, we'll see how we go. I'm not going to make it a long live stream. Hey, Russell, how you going, mate? Thanks for joining in. It's not going to be a hugely long live stream. I just figured I haven't had a chat with anyone for, I was thinking 4 months. It's probably getting closer to 6 months since I've done a live stream. Hey, Craig, how you going, buddy? Thumbs up to you too. Thanks all for joining me at the time, roughly that time that I anticipated, plus or minus a minute. Anyway, no worries. It's hot here, mate. What's the temperature like in Western Australia there, Craig? I was just saying it's 30 degrees here so far, and it's still mid-morning. I won't ask you, Gary, because you're like 10 minutes down the road. It's probably pretty similar. What about you, Russell, as well? 23. Oh, there you go. Let's all go across to WA. I love this chat. This is why I'm having this. It's just for a chat. No specific topic. Anyone that wants to join in and ask questions, of course, well, that's what I'm here for. Just shuffle my chair forwards here. Yep. Okay. So also I'd like to welcome not only you guys, the regular subscribers, but any new subscribers that come along, and of course the people that will watch the replay of this. Probably in 12 hours' time, it'll have all the comments. Hey, Graham, how you going? Thumbs up to you too. Yeah, I know. I just I saw that about Putin. There you go. He got a shovel and he's just digging this hole deeper and deeper, isn't he? But one of the USB little boxes. There's one in one of the other rooms, Russell. But that's the main thing. The picture's clear. But I've got a fan here. If I just turn it on low, just see if it gives you much of a noise. If I turn it on high, it definitely will. So let me know, everyone. Let me know. Is that really distracting? I'm dying of the heat here. Yeah, so anyone who watches the replay of this in about 12 hours' time, you'll be able to see the comments under the chat there, which some of you will realise that in the past, I've wondered, like, why is nobody joining the live stream? And then I went, I haven't enabled my chat. Yes, I definitely have one fan. That's for sure. Yeah, anyway. So I guess the other thing, unless anyone asks me any questions, is you would have noticed the amount of YouTube shorts, as they're called, that I've been doing this year, along with a lot of other channels, of course, too. And the weird thing is, on a decent video, I can spend 50 hours or a week editing, and you might get a couple of hundred views on average. You put up a shorts, basically, it's like, look at that tree in the garden there, isn't that cool? And you can get thousands. There's no rhyme or reason to the algorithm. It's a bit like TikTok, similar sort of thing with that. Not so much Instagram, I haven't found, but I've been uploading a bit to TikTok again. Not that I really like the platform, but Again, where's the rhyme or reason, you know? Oh, okay. All right, so I could probably sneak it up to 2. Let's turn it to 2. Just this way. All right. It only has 3 settings. You reckon TikTok's on its way out, Russell? Okay. No, I'm not going for fish and chops today, Craig, so I won't be stink. No, because Laddie's down in Melbourne still till tonight, so we'll probably go tomorrow, I imagine. I mean, I have gone eaten food by myself many times, but a bit of company. If you're not staring at your phone, of course, like some people do, is better than eating alone. So cheers. It's just coffee, as you can see. Just show you that now. See that? Coffee. Makona Rich 9, actually. US and UK banning TikTok, are they? Because it's Chinese, I guess. Turn it up to 11. I can't get. I've only got 3 settings, so you can't hear any noise. That's not distracting, guys. It's slightly cooler here. Yeah, well, I guess Australia will follow. Hey, Johnny, how you going? Thumbs up to you. I was just wondering if you'd be able to join. G'day to Johnny over in America. Junk email? What? Oh, good. Okay, thanks, Go. What have I got it up to? No, and I'll leave it there. I won't risk it and make it the top setting. Yep, definitely the Chinese government's on its way out. They're in big. Oh, message retracted. Did you do that, Craig, or was it automatic from YouTube? Interesting. You know, actually, not that we're talking about Facebook, but a couple of years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, I was speaking to someone about that shooting that went on in Christchurch, New Zealand, and he sent me a picture of something that he found instantaneously, like within 30 seconds, the picture vanished. I went, oh, what'd you delete it? He said, I didn't. So somehow, obviously, every platform uses AI, artificial intelligence. Somehow, I reckon that Facebook's AI went, oh, there's a picture of, even though it didn't show any bodies, there was nothing, it was just tiles of the building. Go figure. Weird. Reading comments. Same. Okay, I think it's being censored by YouTube. You said something too, Graham, and it's been, look, can you see that, guys? Message retracted. Wow. Yeah, Johnny has been good, I'm sure, haven't you, Johnny? Anyway, that's the reason I've been doing YouTube Shorts. Just as a bit of a fill-in, because as you guys know, at least, you go to my channel on the top part where it says community. Every day or so, I'll either make a comment or put a poll or post a picture. Some of those get deleted automatically after 24 hours. So, but I thought, well as that, I can make a little short, up to a minute. Some are a lot less. And it's just showing some of you, what's Steve up to? Well, this is what I'm up to. Or, yeah. I don't think it hurts. Makes it a bit harder for me to scroll down like, wow, look at all the videos I've done. But, yeah, they're not what I call proper videos. I have commenced shooting one of the, I better not say that, it might get retracted, filming my next YouTube video. So have that up within a couple of days anyway. I need to do some screen recording to demonstrate what I'm talking about. So is that it? No one's saying anything else. Isn't that interesting though? The messages have been retracted. Obviously, when they mention the word Chinese, I wonder if I type something here. Get my trusty keyboard here. I wonder if I say Chinese trouble. Now we'll know for sure. Ready? I've typed Chinese trouble. Send. Oh, it's still there. Now, I don't know, maybe you have to be more specific. Anyway, it sucks because nothing should be censored, I reckon. Yep, that's the world we live in, unfortunately. I was hoping Puppy Breath might come along, but yeah, of course, the time difference around the world is always a problem, picking a time. I appreciate too, Craig, that you decided not to do your nails, as you said, have your nail appointment. I'll do them. I've got a grinder just here. I'll do your nails for you. Just come on over again. Nothing on here about message retract. You can't see it. Wow. Okay. See if I can copy and paste it to show you what I'm seeing. Copy. All right, watch this. Paste. Raccoon dogs are working. See? Message retracted. Same when Graham said whatever. Message retracted. So unless you guys retracted it, which I don't think you would, paste this one up. See? Message retracted. So somehow your comment was muted. Sad world. Anyway, yeah, so anyone have anything you'd like to say video-wise they've seen that I've made lately? Yes, no, maybe. Hairband. Message retracted. Oh, okay, typo. Hey, Thomas, how you going? Oh, so it was a typo. Okay. Well, it makes me feel better if it was retracted because someone made a typo. Okay. You get that sometimes on YouTube, unfortunately, Russell. Things just vanish. Like I've made a video a few years ago. Comments just don't show. And I usually get email. Well, I always get email reminders that someone has commented because I enabled that website I made a video about a few years ago. So I still get comments from people that I added to that. But I go there and it's, I can't find the comments sometimes. YouTube's always changing things. In fact, what I realized the other day, somebody commented on one of my best performing videos is my radio hack for the Ford, for the Fairmont gear. Had many, like I think 80,000 views or something. And somebody commented, they'd like to shout me a coffee or whatever. And I said, you can do it. There's a little, right, always in the description area, I have a secure link to my own PayPal. And you always put friends and family on that because that way you pay less fees. The YouTube one that had a love heart, or super thanks, they called it, up until recently, you could click that and donate through Google. Google kept nearly half of it, of course. But that's now moved because the guy said, and I said, well, it should be a heart there. And it wasn't. But I found the other day, if you go under any of my videos, on the extreme right, there's 3 vertical dots. Click that, then it's down there, and you can choose, there's a slider, how much you want to donate. So I would always say, if anyone wants to shout me a coffee or whatever, just use the PayPal thing because you won't, A, half of it won't be going to Google, YouTube, and B, you won't be hit up with fees where I get like a cent out of it. Yeah, might be the ICC watching. Well, yours did it the same, Gary. Did you delete it? Love the camera in the middle of the monitor. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's the camera I'm using now is in the middle of that monitor. Yeah, that was a bit fun. I'm glad everyone liked that. Although I've had now 2 comments. One was, I think, yesterday, and the guy said, this guy is mental. And I'm going, well, yeah, that would be the case if it was a serious video. Yes, just remember, safety first. Always wear protective clothing. Get it right. Hey, C Prince, how you going, buddy? Thanks for joining me. All right, reading comments. All right, okay, what's a good picture? Yes, I'm very impressed. I was thinking this morning, was this my 3rd or 4th webcam? I know I did a series of different webcams. This is the only one I'm happy with, where the colours aren't too abominable. Overall, the sound is reasonable, I think. I mean, you can tweak different settings, a lot of different settings on this. I don't know half of them. And to be honest, I was thinking, as good a camera as it is, it's a bit too complex because there's a whole lot of different apps, you can change things, and I don't even know what half of them do. So case in point, right now, for this live stream, I simply plugged it in. There's no facility that I can find where you can record, privately to make a video on this. Maybe there is. I am just not aware of it. So the only time I can see my framing and everything is like now. I've plugged it in, start a live stream, put a title, blah, blah, on comes the light, which kind of sucks, but it's a bit overcomplicated. But using everything on fully automatic as I am, like you'll see, I just saw in my peripheral vision, it hunted for focus then. You can manually focus this camera, again with the settings, but I'm not too sure how to do it with YouTube streaming. So everything's automatic. You can change color balances, everything, contrast. This is all fully automatic. The camera's doing it all itself. I mean, the only thing you can change is this. You can turn the light down or up, the brightness. In fact, all the way off. That doesn't even look too bad to me with the light off, but we'll have a bit of a full one. Maybe that. What do you reckon? I think this is number 1326. What, video? This week? Do you want to see my tree? I'll just get my phone and I'll go and film the tree. Anyway, so that's what I think about this webcam. It's the Razer Kia. This one that you've all seen before. Razer Kia. Why is it backwards though? Because the box is upside down. Take two. Razer Kia. See? It's a pretty good webcam. Wasn't expensive either, which is a good thing. And it's 1080, so HD. It's not too bad. All right, move him up a bit. A little flexible head. Okay. Number of web cameras. Oh, I see. Looks a bit red, does it? Well, that's a bit washed out, I think, isn't it? I can only go by my monitor. I have to adjust my monitor settings too, I realised, because what I did film outside the other day with the proper camera looked okay in my editing suite, which is Sony Vegas Pro 64-bit. When I did a little playback on my monitor, I thought I'm going to have to color correct it because I really red. Like even this annoying little thing that comes and goes next to my nose, super red. And so for a test, I just did like a 30-second clip, put it on YouTube privately, and I checked it. No, it looked all right. So obviously I've got to adjust the gamma on my monitor a bit. Daylight saving over in about 2 weeks. Oh, okay. And okay, so what state are you in again, Russell, for the benefit of everyone else? No, my blood pressure's good, thanks to medication, but still, New South Wales are good. Because I know currently Melbourne is an hour ahead of us in Queensland. Well, I can put the light back to there. How's that? Tamworth. Are you into country and western? What do you guys think about that? That's the ring light on full brightness. Is that okay? I don't have a fill light on. I have one over in my box here. Anyway, whatever. For half an hour when I'm finished, I'm always seeing this ring of light. So that's always the benefit I don't have from doing live streams. Yeah, it's been humid as shit lately. Sucked. I mean, it's a little bit tacky so far today, but We're not even at midday yet, still 11 o'clock now. What's BST? Baltic Standard Time. BST? Is that like a BLT? Anyway. Well, all right. So, yeah, more comments from you guys, please. Let's have a chat. I really wish there was a simple program where all of you could just switch on your webcam. And I know there's something Craig and I did a while back. Some of you may have seen it, where we had a split screen. That was cool. But there should be something built into YouTube where we can just, have little squares and hear each other speaking. That would be awesome. British summertime. Okay. Oh, well, yeah, Graham, you'd know all about that, being a POM, because Sea Prince is also a POM. Well, he's in England anyway. Never asked him where he was born. Thomas and Jefferson. Oh, sorry. Steve, you need to be in the front of a bookcase full of books to show us all how smart you are. Well, I've got some diplomas and shit down here that I never show. Got those sort of things. Like this, 4 years. I've got several actually. I don't usually put them on the wall. Some over there actually. Forgot about it. See, hang on. Without showing you the mess of it. There, that stuff over there. Yeah, I don't sort of go for that sort of crap. Just because I might have done them doesn't mean I flush them around. Well, we don't use, yeah. Well, we used to have daylight saving in Queensland. Yeah, I don't know when they stopped that, years ago. But anyway, we did have it. Yeah, so there we go. No progress on the lawnmower situation. I've now got the third set of piston rings, which I thought were correct, and then I mic'd them up and also compared them to the ones I took off the piston. No, they look oversized. So this one came from eBay. The guy has kindly offered to, I send mine and return his, and he'll match them up with something he's pretty confident. No guarantees, but so I'll probably do that. I mean, it's going to take at least 2 weeks. So I wish I'd never bothered mucking around with it. Oh, did it? Daylight saving started because of the war. I didn't know that. What day it'll be in summer in UK this year? Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, most POMs couldn't stand the heat here. They would literally drop dead. And unfortunately, some of them do, don't they? Anyway. All right, have another coffee. Well, time's rolling on okay. Having a friendly little chat here. So, yeah, not much planned for the rest of the day today. Put my coffee out of reach there. Yeah, so what's everyone up to today, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, well, I'll generalise this weekend. What do people have planned for this weekend? Just chilling out, laid back. That's all I intend to do. Too damn hot to do anything else. So, yeah, I like that one, Thomas. Well, don't most politicians think the sun shines out of there? Oh, you're moving. Oh, one of the things I hate most is moving house. I absolutely hate it. And that was a self-censor. Hate it. Hate all the crap involved. The nightmare of, absolutely bloody hate moving. No daylight saving in WA. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember them talking about the same thing here, Johnny. Farmers. Well, the farmers used to like it. Well, they didn't like it, I forget. I think they didn't like it, or they didn't like the fact it kept changing because the cows had this routine of being woken up, going to get milked, etc., and the bulls, if they're lucky. And yeah, it screwed them up mentally. Like, I don't think cows have a whole lot going upstairs anyway, so it screwed them up even worse. Yeah. Well, try and take some time out, Johnny. Don't work. You know, it sounds like a mate of mine, Troy. It's constantly work 7 days a week, basically. I don't get it. Like, there used to be a TV ad, um, and the guy said, I work for a living, I don't live for working. And I think that's the way people should be. But I understand too. Hey, you can call it work if you want, because I kind of do, but I spent so long, you know, editing YouTube videos, etc. And yeah, on public holidays, weekends, whatever, doesn't matter if there's something on the go, a project, then I'll do it. And I think I really should just be chilling out, but whatever. Feeding cats, yes. Big Eyes is currently asleep in one of her bedrooms through here. Yeah, she has multiple bedrooms. She has four. It's a 4 bedroom house. She has four, as cats do. So, not to mention the outside bedrooms, which are basically wherever it's coolest at the moment. Like, cool, okay. Deep Purple and Led Zeppelin. Sounds good, mate. Your stereo is kick ass, so that'll be awesome. A beer or five, eh? So isn't it beer o'clock already? Oh, it's 11 o'clock. We're getting past beer o'clock. Make it the afternoon. Hope you're feeling better after things too. Well, I will definitely be going into the swimming pool again today. Probably quite soon, actually. Well, soonish. Got to pay the bills. I know, mate. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't it funny? You'd think, and sometimes this is the case, but in a lot of cases that I've seen, it's not the case. When you're younger, you know, you're making money. You'd think that by the end of your working life or retirement age, you'd have a fortune, but that is not always the case. And I know some of you that is the case, but that is not always the case. And you think that sucks. It's like getting older. I always say, I've never found any benefit in aging. None, really. I just haven't. You know, limbs drop off, your spine collapses, whatever. And again, that doesn't apply to all of you, I know. But yeah, the average person seems to go downhill. I reckon it's after about 40 or something like that, you start going downhill. My favourite movie, or one of them, World's Fastest Indian. Burt Munro, well, the character also said it, but the original guy said it. I've got the copy by Roger Donaldson, who made the original documentary with the real Burt Munro. And he basically says it, well, Anthony Hopkins says in the movie anyway, that he's summarising it, this is not verbatim, that, you know, man grows up like a blade of grass gets, you know, ripe, whatever, and then he slowly goes downhill, wilts, you know, fades away just like a blade of grass. Well, that was deep. See, the French are up in arms. Yeah, of course they are. Yeah. Funny you should say that. Graham was saying it the other day about the French. Not to mention, on top of that, they must be really pissed off they're not going to get to build submarines now for us. Oh, dear. Anyway, what can I say? I don't mean to be racist, but yeah, I could say a joke about the French. They tend to, yeah, whatever. I won't, yeah. Yes, well, to a degree, but not always, as you know. As we've discussed many times, can be genetics. You know, lifestyle is a huge factor, of course, but there's genetics. I'm trying to catch up. And Popeye says, a wolf and g'day to Uncle Steve. Oh, good. Hey, Popeye! Can you hear? Popeye! Auntie Laddie's coming home tonight, 6:30. He'll be going ape shit now. Some of you will know who Popeye is, and Gary's dog. Yeah, crazy. Check out Gary's channel too. His latest video with Popeye. It's awesome. Some really good footage in there too. Okay, well, 20 years. Yeah, you went to the Reliant factory. Oh, is that where you were working? You are, Graham. Sorry. And the youngest, I think, is Craig. Little baby Craig. Everyone's waved to baby Craig, who's just a youngster, isn't he? A young little Craig. Go on, Craig, tell him how old you are. Don't. Craig is the youngest. I might be the youngest mentally, perhaps. Oh, where's my coffee? Oh, be dips, Johnny. This is Mum's coffee mug, or not anymore. Mum has actually been, she died about 10 years ago, coming up in about a week-ish, which is amazing. 10 years have just pretty well flown by, as they do, speaking of aging. And, well, it reminds me, I was thinking the other day, Bobo, the rainbow lorikeet, that some of you know well, especially by his noise, which causes me like many, many extra hours editing his beeps out sometimes. Well, he's at least 10 years old because, funnily enough, the day after Mum died, I found Bobo at the end of at the deck at their Studio A. And, yeah, he was only a fledgling. So someone said at the time, and yeah, look, I don't know if anything's what's what in the world, but somebody said maybe it was a gift from Dad, my dad, who had died many years earlier. Maybe, I don't know. The point is that I know how old Bobo is now. Yeah, I've never been a huge fan of that movie, Gary. It's okay, I guess. I like the beginning of it. And if you've ever seen spoofs of the beginning, you get a laugh too. I'm strong to the finish. Ah, yeah. Popeye the Sailor Man. Popeye the Walking Dog. Cheers to that one. Happy Gilmore. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of that actor. But anyway, he's okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I actually have that music on one of my videos because I end up getting a copyright claim for it, but that's okay. I mean, I always put the quality ahead of, making a few cents off money, but yeah, it wasn't long ago. I don't think I used that. It was a vexatious claim in effect because they claimed it was whichever orchestra, and it actually wasn't. Anyway, it is what it is. All right, well, it's gone 11 o'clock. Popeye was asleep. Yeah, I knew he would, Gary. Popeye, where are you, Popeye? This is fun, winding up someone's dog from. You like a raccoon dog? Yeah, Leslie Nielsen. Yeah. Well, I've used a clip of his recently again too. You know, that nice beaver. Thank you. I just had it stuffed. Yeah, classic. Oh, the Reliant factory is in Tamworth. Oh, wow. That goes back a bit. Haven't seen any of those running around Brisbane for ever. Three-wheel ones, but I know what you mean. I have seen them at shows. Rare. No, I don't think they were ever even that popular in England, were they? Three-wheel Reliant. They also had a three-wheel Vespa motor scooter. Yeah. There's a guy called Ray Liotta. I remember his name because many years ago I had a really good friend called Graham, and he knew him because he bought a brand new Vespa scooter off him, and he was the Vespa guy in Brisbane, probably long since dead. But he had a three-wheeled Vespa. It's the only time I've seen one. It was at his home. I think he was a distributor and repairer. Papa said she knew. I knew he would. Sorry, but I just had to, Gary. 24 years, right. Yeah, I knew he would because I knew Popeye wouldn't be far. Popeye, when are you going to come over and eat some more seed pods? He eats seed pods, this dog. He's mental, but he's awesome. Goodfellas is one of my favourite movies. Too right. I love all those mafia films. I know some people don't. I think it's human nature to root for the underdog, but I've always loved mafia type films, and I've got a heap of them on DVD and Blu-ray. You sure that fan's not noisy? Because to me, it's quite noisy. I mean, I'd rather Sopranos. I'd rather sacrifice a bit of comfort and have a better quality video, even though this is a live stream. Still a video. All right, Craig. Yep. Well, it sounds like a typical Saturday for you. Hope you enjoy that. I guess I'll close the live stream soon. Although we're having a bit of a chat here, it's not bad. Might as well keep it going for a bit. Leslie Nelson, yeah. Surely you can't be serious. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. I think most of us have a pretty similar sense of humour. Yes, all right, good. Look forward, everyone, to Craig's YouTube short. He's taken my advice and started to do uploading more YouTube shorts this year, which doesn't hurt. Hey, I just ticked over to 15,000 subscribers yesterday. It wasn't all because of YouTube shorts, but when I look back, it was I think 9 months ago I just reached 3,000 subscribers, so there's an increase. No, I'll direct this to you, Johnny. There's a special kind of magic involved. Oh, yeah, Get Smart. I used to watch him all the time. Ray Liotta, yep. Ray Liotta died recently, as you know. Good actor. And he always seemed to get typecast in the same sort of gangstery type things, but he was very good at it. Yeah. And as they say, died too young. I think he was only in his 50s. Again, lifestyle, whatever. Botox. Did he have Botox? Steve to do a short in his shorts. Well, I could actually. Hang on. Well, welcome everyone. This is my shorts here. Look at that. Nice. Oh, bloody hell, this is not easy. Hang on. Well, welcome everyone. This is my shorts that I'm wearing today. I'll turn the camera on anyway. You see they're called ruggers. Fantastic. Maybe not. That'd be a short. And us guys all love short shorts. On girls, don't we ever? Which is the good thing about summer. Let's face it. That's, of course, girls that actually want to be girls and not men. And we'll leave that one alone. I'll be censored. Bond bug. What's the bond bug? Work to live is the way to go. Exactly, not live to work. That's what I was saying. What is the bond bug? You'd probably know, Graham. You're a movie person. Yeah, you know that Sean Connery wasn't Irish. Private joke. Because you say Bond, and I think James Bond. No idea what that is. Must be a British thing. Bond bug is a car. Ugh. Made by who? Was that a firm, Bond? Wow, I didn't know that. Us guys in Australia don't know those sort of things. In Australia. Daisy Duke. Yeah. Yeah, well, she was pretty hot too. We all know that. It's a sad thing that, obviously, myself and as an example, when men age, most of the time they don't look too bad, as I say, exception. But with women, and not always the case, so women watching in the replay, whatever, don't be offended, but women often, they don't age too well. We know that. A bond bug. Are you copying and pasting this or really fast hyper? Oh, Reliant. I'll be damned. I don't think I've ever seen one. Unless I have at a car show somewhere. I'm going to turn this fan off or down, because it must be. Listen to the difference, okay? Here we go. Hang on. Well, this is on high. Now we'll turn it off. Listen carefully. Hear any difference? I don't know where puppy breath is, Craig. I was just wondering that. I'll turn it down to low. Was that any difference with the audio, or does this webcam have some sort of special magic that mutes it? No sound of fan, okay. Well, I guess that's good. Yeah, cut and paste to not only your best friends, also the best friends of scammers that we all get on everything. Yeah, well, not so much YouTube, actually. Facebook, Instagram, all of it. Yeah, random messages, text messages. Yeah, scam. And you can always tell it's a dead giveaway. Because if you wind them up and make a comment, they don't spend like 5 minutes replying. So, here's a big wad of text. Like, yeah, and I've said copy paste is wonderful, isn't it? And you can always tell scammers because their English is. You thought I was going to say fuck, didn't you? Okay, well, all right. Thanks for that. Thanks for your feedback, everyone. Let's slide across here and turn the fan back up. At least to 2. All right. Oh, there you go. Obviously, good muting on the mic. Not too bad. What about the sound difference if I talk way up here? Is that really overdriven? I'll talk normally and go back here. Again, I'm saying it's not a bad camera. It's pretty good, the Razer Kia. Very impressed. You saw some of you the other ones, like I've got a few videos on it. One of them was I really liked how it looked, except it had a bad pink color cast. Other than that, it was really good. Do you premiere? I have done, Russell, and mixed reactions about my premieres because some people say they don't get notifications. One I tried last week, I tried it with the shorts. You can do an instant premiere, they're called, and can't say I noticed any bloody difference. On that note too, I will say g'day to Puppy Breath. I know she'll watch this at some stage later. So g'day, my love, how are you? And I understand it's very difficult for everyone to join at the same time. Backtracking here. F4Es and F111s might have something to do with that. Yeah, bloody ridiculous. Local paper that said it would cost so many million to train an F-18 pilot in a RAF and like so many million to train an F-111 pilot. Well, it's been over 10 years, I think, since we dumped them, literally, sadly, stupidly, buried them. So there'll be no F-111 training in Australia anytime soon, which is a shame. I reckon they're a pretty bloody awesome jet. Sounds excellent. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah, it must be an AGC. Yeah. Not bad, hey? And I forget what I paid. It wasn't much. It was under $150, I think. I didn't want to go stupid with a webcam, but yeah, I'm quite impressed with it overall. And it's pretty good with, like I said before, yeah, you can manually do everything on it. I just don't know how, especially when going through YouTube. So everything is automatic, but you'll see it'll track like that with focus. Try and throw it out a bit. It tracks pretty good with focus, pretty quickly. See, not too bad. Pretty impressed. All right, Craig, thanks for joining me, mate. I hope you get your nails done this weekend too. Big puff. Yeah. Well, give me a call tomorrow, Craig, if you like, or when you're out and about. I'll be around somewhere. It's been fun. Thanks for joining me, Craig. Also waiting for your latest report too on, the daily report. And I'm being good. I'm not having a cigarette yet. Yeah. 150cc Villiers motorbike engine. Holy crap. Well, I guess the Vespa scooter, what was it? Can't remember now. Would have been something similar. Yeah, wouldn't be a real speed demon, would it? Probably worth quite a bit of money now to a collector. Anyway, yes, so I suppose I should say that I'm still facing the enormous task of finalising this swimming pool maintenance and Q&A video that I started filming over a year ago now. Thank you, Johnny, for suggesting it. Please do never suggest this sort of thing again, because it's a nightmare. If I could show you my files that I've filmed, how am I ever going to sort it out? I still don't know. Will I make it one big, long video or break it up into parts? I don't know. I think 99, if not 100% of it's filmed, other than probably maybe one or two more bits of me chatting to camera, but most of it in between I'll do is voiceovers, which I haven't recorded. It's going to be a nightmare, but I will get it done. I'll prioritise getting that done within the next month-ish, if I can. Yeah, he's going to get it. Well, mate, we know he's a poof. You may not know the joke in that, Johnny. You may never have heard that. I think the rest of us know what it is. Old slang for, oh, little Craig's going to get his nails done. Oh, I shouldn't say that. He's gone. Sorry, Craig. Just giving you shit, mate. You know I love you. But not in that sense. Yeah. Robbie Williams video Millennium. There's bugs in everything. We pick them out all the time, flaws in movies. Anyway. Well, I'm also doing well because I've now had 3 coffees and I thought I'd have to run off for a pee, which I did in my last live stream. Cheers. Very tasty. So, yeah. Alrighty, well, that's a bit of fun, isn't it? Bring a bucket. Well, my mate Phil, if any of you saw, I know some of you did, my big, long 1-hour video, which is now over a year ago, I can't believe it, where I went out west to see my friend Phil. Yeah, we used to joke about that when we were on the piss. On the piss. Yeah, better? How are you feeling? Better? Better what? Better get a bucket. Our trip too slow. I was trying to get my shot in before he left, said Johnny. Yeah. Well, this is entertaining to us anyway. I'm not too sure that anyone that watches the replay will still hang around. Maybe Puppy Breath will, but yeah, I think most people have switched off long ago. But it is what it is. History of the world. Can't remember that one, nor the quote. Anyway, anyone want to add anything to anything before I wind this up? Because I don't want to make it, a historically long video. But I just thought it would be a good opportunity for a chat. Can I actually? Oh, I can. Well, I'll be dipped. I can use my mouse and look around my computer. Oh, no, I can't. No, what I was going to do, I won't, because I was going to look in YouTube to see when my last live stream was. Yeah, I can do that. Think. Hope I don't bugger it up. Okay, I now currently can't see anything. I'm going to risk that I don't cut myself off. If I do, cheers everyone. But I'm now also in another YouTube studio, which is the same as what I'm in already, just to find out when I did my last live stream. The last one was, this is going to be interesting because it's like now. October 30th, 2022. Oh, really? Okay. Well, carefully close that tab, not cut myself off. That was risky. October, so November, say December, January, February, March. Okay, so it's over 4 months. About 4 months and 2-ish weeks. Yes, it is, Johnny. It's good to be the king. I could have told you that ages ago. Graham Kennedy certainly was the king. Monty Python, yep. Can't beat a good Monty. or a good python. Speaking of which, I must go and have a pee quite soon. Mel Brooks, yep, he's pretty funny. He died, didn't he? Did he or not? I'm just assuming. Maybe not. Remember that that spoof that he made years ago with that song? It was quite a good song, and he was dressed as Hitler. It's like it's probably a bit risky for some people. People don't give a shit now. There's actually quite a funny YouTube channel called Hitler Rants, so you might get a laugh out of that. Usually uses the same bits of footage from a movie that I finally found. I can't tell you what it is right now because I don't remember, but I finally came across it. It's all in German, but it's a really good film, and well, so much as it's supposedly pretty accurate with Hitler's regime, his inner core, and some really good actors, in it. Anyway, my point is the guy does parodies. It might be cool. No, it's called Hitler Rants. He does parodies, short parodies, no matter what the topic. Could be the president of the US, could be anything. Yeah, he goes off his tits about it, which is quite funny. Some of them. Is he 96? Oh dear, 96. Wow, thanks, Gary. Wow, Mr. Bean. Yep, gotta love him. Rowan Atkinson, he's awesome. Baldrick. Oh dear. Well, there we go, folks. Interesting. Well, what will I do next? I guess when I close the live stream, number one, I'll have a piss. Two, I'll have a cigarette, which I'll be doing anyway. But I'm deliberately not this time because Johnny said I shouldn't do that on camera. Didn't you, Johnny? I love paying out on you guys. Oh, okay. Monty Python, yeah. Oh, you're right. Yeah, Das Boot. Is that what it's called? With a chicken in it that's quite hot. I first saw that music clip a few years ago and went, that's bloody awesome. Yeah, she's awesome. Quite hot. Interesting film, too. Das Boot. Where's my pen? Oh, where's my pen? Oh, I have to reach around this monitor because I've moved the monitor forward, you see, so you can see me. Make a note. Stand by for notes. Now, for anyone watching that's under 40, this is the way we used to copy and paste things. Have a piece of paper and a pen, and we would write Das Boot. Okay? Das Boot, we would write. That's to remind me. I might look it up tonight and watch it. How's it put it back there? Oh, is it? Oh, wrong one. Okay, well, I love submarine films too. I've just watched a whole series of them on DVD that I've got. KFC, yeah, well, I do KFC about once a fortnight. Yep, that's right. Hopefully the place will still be open, Gary. They won't have gone out of business. But yeah, definitely. I'd be interested to see what they've got there. Letty's been there with her gymnasium group. So, and you've been past it, and I've been past it. Yeah. Oh, are you going? Is that what you're saying? All right. Well, that's good enough for me. Time to wrap it up. It's nearly an hour, which is twice as long as I intended. So thanks, everyone, for joining me. I'm impressed with how many of you managed to do it. And, yeah. All right. I will look up that film, definitely, because I'm always open to that sort of thing. There's another one, too. I started to watch at Phil's place over a year ago. It was a Tom Hanks, one of his new movies called Greyhound. And I can only find it on Apple TV, which I don't have. You could probably buy it, but I don't want to do that. Yeah, or he could just send me a copy, I guess. I'll do it through WeTransfer. Anyway, it was a pretty interesting film. I think he was a submarine captain. Yeah, anyway. All right, yes, it's all quiet on the Western Front here too. The barometer has risen since I adjusted it last. It is now about 1015 hectopascals, and we're now looking at just a smidge over 31 degrees Celsius here in my office, which is almost touching 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's warmish. It's certainly been warmer in the last week than it was in summer, because technically we're in autumn or fall to Americans. So yeah, weird weather all around. Okay, fellas, thanks everyone for joining me. And for those that have already gone, thanks for joining me. How do I go backwards in time? Thanks for joining me. Anyway, if you're watching this on the replay, thank you also for joining me. It's been great catching up with you. I'm glad I did the live stream. And yeah, we'll all get together again soon, either physically, 31 outside, well, same in my office here. So the balance is about right, because outside's just literally the other side of these louvers. So I'm going to, go out on the deck, and I think I might jump in the pool for a while. I don't want to be in the unshaded hot sun. That's not good. Don't be a shit story. It's just shit story. Thank you, Johnny. It's always good to catch up with all of you. Okay, so either in person or on here, I'll catch all of you again soon. Welcome to any new people that are joining or catching up and watching the replay. If you have that, well, there's no point saying this, because if you've got this far, you're an hour in. Just enable your live chat replay and you'll be able to see what we're all talking about. Otherwise, you just see me talking to myself, and that's something I don't want to risk doing on live streams, because I hate it. Anyway, all right. So I'll speak to you all soon, one way or another. Thanks, everyone, for joining me. It's been quite fun, and I hope you have a good day and a good weekend and a good week as well. So cheers, everyone, and I'm going to hit the end. All right. Cheers.